Hey, what is up? How are you today? Um, I I felt inspired to come on here because if you're anything like me, you have maybe this really cool idea in your mind where you didn't have at the start of your business or at the beginning of your career, but as you kept going in that career and business, like you started to feel a little bit unmotivated, started to feel like secretly not quite into it anymore. And even though maybe you were really good or really are good at what you do and you're not totally stuck and you're not totally unhappy, there's just something else deeper down that's calling your attention. And maybe like me, you don't even know what it might be. And if you do see what it is, it can seem scary and daunting, and we don't always know how to get to that next level. And for me, I know I was feeling really stuck and yet kind of like a fraud, I guess, because I had created something successful. I had pivoted from being an elementary school teacher for 3 years and into creating a business of my own, being a life coach and spiritual guide for millennials, to really find their purpose and turn it into a meaningful career. And yet, the more that I grew that business, the more and more I felt this resistance that I couldn't quite name. And the more that I would try to explain it to my mentors I was working with, it didn't make sense. And that just made me shut down more and think, I just need to keep pushing. I just need to, finish this stage and then move and pivot to a next one. But the truth was, the more that I worked, the more that I put into my business, I just kept feeling more resentful and I just kept feeling more heavy in my heart. And it wasn't until I made a couple phenomenal and extremely important shifts that all of a sudden gave me freedom to feel like I could be myself in the world and not people please or not say yes to every business opportunity that came my way, leaving me without any energy, not taking on every business opportunity or new client, even if it paid my bills. Like all of that was pushed aside. So all of the piece, like even forgiving myself for not moving forward or being where I wanted to be in my business yet. All of these pieces of the judgment, of people pleasing, of feeling afraid to be fully myself, which for me included being really intuitive and wanting to be intuitive. And it included being really spiritual, but bringing it out in a way that I felt was unallowed to how I was brought up or even to the people I was serving. All of that went aside to create the business that now I have, but more importantly, the freedom and the satisfaction I feel from doing what I truly feel I'm meant to do. And if anything, even if I didn't know what that is, what I'm meant to do, I know that I'm happier now than ever. And I'm helping more people doing what I love. So I want to teach you exactly what I learned from me pivoting and really taking the courage to let go of what other people thought and me feeling judged, to really owning my gifts, owning who I was, stepping up and using my intuition more and more and more and more in my life, and then in my business to help me create 4 times the income that I had in the years prior of trying to do everything right, but not feeling totally aligned. Having amazing reviews in my business with the people who I was working with and changing lives and feeling fulfilled within myself. I've never felt like more free. I've never felt more happy. I've never felt more motivated to do my work in the world. And honestly, I just don't feel as afraid. And that's like the best gift ever. So if you also don't want to be afraid to be yourself anymore, if you want to go make a difference in the way that you're truly meant to and your soul was called on this planet to do, I want to help you get there. And so that's why in the next week, starting tomorrow, Wednesday, I am doing a free live streaming event extravaganza. And this is all about how to successfully create a business that you love, being intuitive and being yourself, how to really pivot so that you can feel this freedom too, and really start to help the people that you're meant to. I found that it was the exact stuff I didn't want to do, that when I let go of it, actually created the freedom and space that allowed the clarity of what I truly wanted to come through. And by then doing that, like everything started to shift. Yes, I'm still growing, and my next levels and next are still to come, but now I have the tools to know how to go to those levels with faith and security. And I want to teach you those tools too. So I hope to see you at my free live streaming event. All of these trainings are absolutely free. They're going to be bundled at the end of it into a paid course. So I do hope that you join us while you still can and really jump on this, because this is all for your good, and we found each other for a reason. So I hope to see you soon. On that note, this is all to really boost a sale I'm doing in my one-on-one coaching that I'm just so elated to share as well. And so you'll find out more about that as we continue. But go ahead and click the link below to register for this event and make sure you get the schedule and where and when these videos will be happening. And I cannot wait to see you soon. And on behalf of the planet, on behalf of other souls here doing good work in the world, thank you for showing up for your light inside and what you're really here to do too. Sending love. Bye for now.